it's Cassandra with Clark & Clark Real Estate. I'm here with Erin and Raechel, and I'm really excited to share with you a little bit about what they are putting on. So they are hosting a Return to the Sacred Feminine Belize Retreat. And tell me a little bit, one of you, about what the Return to the Sacred Feminine Retreat means.
So within us all, we have a sacred masculine and we have a sacred feminine. And to be in one's greatest potential, highest vibration, best life, those two need to work together. But in my own life, I've found that I didn't know how to trust my intuition. I didn't know how to be with her, the sacred feminine, and to allow her to nourish me and to allow creativity to be born. Instead, I learned more from this kind of voice off to the side that I had to hustle and push to be worthy, to be something of worth in this world. And it's simply not true. Love and worthiness is my birthright. And it wasn't until I learned to integrate the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine together that I truly could feel that inner knowing within myself. So on the retreat, we get to spend time being with her.
I love that. Mm-hmm. You want to tell me a little bit about just kind of what people can expect when they come together in Belize?
Well, I think we definitely all come to it with our own unique lived experiences, our own unique patterning and, the stuff, who we are, right, or how we live. But something happens when a group of women decide to step out of pattern and step out of their day-to-day life and intentionally not only embrace their inner sacred feminine, but witness each other in that and hold each other in that space. It's profound. And, it's almost like there's no words for it, how special it is to be together in a group like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So can you tell me when this retreat is?
November 3rd through 11th. Yep. And so this is really cool. So we're going to fly into Belize City and we're going to spend the first part of the retreat in the jungle at a beautiful retreat center made on all of these eco-conscious principles, which are, and this place was founded for healing. In connection with the earth. And so one of the big parts of sacred feminine is, of course, divine Mother Earth. And from there, though, we spend the second part of the retreat out on Tobacco Cay. So before we return home, we'll get to be out basically on an island off the coast of Dangringa, Belize, and just be held then in the ocean. It's so awesome.
I'm excited. And now I know when we were in Yelapa, we had a pretty special diet as well. Are we planning a special diet in Belize?
Yeah. One thing is that we want all of our participants to be nourished. And one way that maybe some are nourished is through food. And so Sattava Land is completely, I don't want to say eco-friendly.
They focus on permaculture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, permaculture. So permaculture, so one of the facilitators at Sattava, she will be doing all the organic cooking, and she's the one that also does the permaculture. And so what was explained to me is it's completely sustainable living. It's allowing the respect and sustainability to be in nature, but then also to give back. And so I know that at Sattava Land, all, according to what they tell us, all of the whole place is sustainable and regenerative.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fantastic. Mm-hmm. I know when I went to Yelapa, just the experiences and the excursions and the connection just changed my life forever, right? It really helped me focus really deep and really start to, once I got home, it really started to continue to help me ask questions about myself and what I really truly wanted. Is there anything that you can tell somebody kind of what they can expect? I don't even know how to explain that experience.
So it's a big word, but we are hoping to facilitate transformation. That's our deepest also intention, is that we would create a place that someone feels that they can be held in change and that's going to look so different and feel so different for each individual person. It could be a very small change or a great huge change.
Yeah.
And Erin and I have enough experience now that we are creating a community prior to going. We want to create that community that Erin spoke about even before we leave and start to build those connections. And then during the trip, we're going to be doing sister circles all the time to be able to process and to hold space for each other. And then that work will also continue after we come home, because I know in my own experience doing trips like this, it's really not like you don't just come back changed. You have this transformative experience, but it's really what happens when you get home. And sometimes like we do fall back in pattern. That is just how we're naturally hardwired. So to have people that still support you and that had this profound experience with you to remind you of what is most sacred to you, I think is really important, and also to still hold you accountable.
Yeah. So can you
Did I answer
share?
that? Did I?
I'm thinking of one other thing too. I'm thinking like,
I knew I missed something.
well, no, I'm just thinking about too. I mean, part of it is like the space that we make in the world to know our souls.
Yeah.
Right? And it's our spirit. So, you know, anyone who's listening to this and feels just that little spirit call, if that's what you hear, I just really want to support you to listen. And it might not be Belize, maybe it's something else, but your spirit will call you to know your soul, to come and to step in, and there is space that needs to be created for that. It is a step into the mystery.
Yeah.
And so, but when we do listen to our spirits and we do spend time getting to know our souls, then that becomes like part of the spiritual practice you bring back home with you.
That's what this is. It's a time of being able to be on a journey of healing.
And are there any excursions that you can tell us about or you want to tell us about? There's a lot more information, so we're not going to be able to go through everything here, but I'd love to hear a little bit about one of the excursions you're really excited about.
Okay, well, so we don't have any like expected outcomes from any of the excursions, but we just really wanted to give as many experiences. And, you know, we can talk about things all the time or like get all entangled in our mind, but to be able to experience something, we can really get connected with that higher source, that one that, you know, within us really knows. We're going to be doing many things. Can I share a few?
Yes.
One? Okay. We're going to be doing like a cacao ceremony, and that we're not going to facilitate. Sattava will be doing that. We really want to immerse ourselves in the culture as well. So we'll be going to some ruins. We'll be learning from other sacred feminine, sacred women healers in Belize, to be able to just absorb their energy and their ability to heal. That's different than it is here in the States. Culturally, we want to just be able to, like that permaculture as well, like culturally, we want to be able to learn about and experience about how they live, to see what resonates and what doesn't for us. We're going to be doing a part of what we do is like the descent, which comes from the work of Maureen Murdoch, going kind of down in the underworld, so to speak. So we'll be going down into a cave by ourselves. Okay. And then when we rise up, there'll be lots of water and dancing and play. Is that it?
Yeah.
But there's much more than that, but that's...
And we'll hold lots of space, you know, where people can explore and experience different feminine archetypes and feel what's really alive in them right now, and also feel what they are holding back or hiding.
I forgot ceremony. We'll be doing ceremonies that, and maybe some traditions from Belize too. So ceremony, and I think ceremony helps us remember.
Great. Well, if you want more information on the retreat, please fill out the link below with your name, email, phone number. Raechel or Erin will reach out. And then exciting too that one of the people who fill out the form will get $200 off the retreat. So if you have questions, please make sure to fill out the form. I'm really excited to attend the Belize Retreat and excited to
have you.
Yes, it's going to be great. So thank you so much. I'm excited to share this with everybody, and I can't wait to see who attends and have that experience.